Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody, welcome to TFT, Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with
Oberon.
and me, Banshee. Welcome to the show. I feel naked. I forgot my hat. But oh well. At least Bly is nearby. You can see her in the background.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome, welcome. Hey, Kara. Good to see you. We have a black cat in the stage today. So far, but somebody's been trying to get up there.
Hoovering around. We're fine, thank you.
Hi, Yusra. We're doing fine. We're just fine.
Happy to be here on nearly the end of the year.
Yes, the end of the year is coming. So, with the new year looming before us, I thought it would be appropriate to bring out for the collective the Oracle of Portals. That nice shiny surface. Hi, Jess. Good to see you as well.
Hey, Jess.
Yeah, I see Jess got in just before Kara. All right. So far, anyway. We'll see how long that lasts. So, Mr. O, I'm going to have you shuffle as well and cut them.
Okie doke.
And I'm going to move this because, as you all know, we have our Wheel of Fortune here again. Somebody else could win a reading tonight. You may not, because you've got only 2 shots at it on the wheel, whether it lands on the world or the wheel. So we'll just see how it goes and see if there is a lucky winner. I know Buddy Blue got their reading and hope you are happy with it, Buddy. Hi, Angel Rivera. All right. So let's see what portal we are entering or maybe even coming back from, depending on what the card says, in 2023. It's the portal.
Hi, Sunny.
3 is a crowd, but we only have 2 here. 2 is a crowd in this case. We have the Portal of Mastery. And Shadow is either leaving or going to be by Mr. O right now. All right. The Portal of Mastery. So let's see how long this sucker is. Okay. This moment is a threshold of great power as you're entering a place of mastery in a particular area. If you're suffering or amid a daunting challenge, this experience is like a rite of passage. Once you are on the other side of it, you'll be wiser, more confident, and more comfortable in your skin. If you're asking about a significant life change, this card is arriving to assure you that you will go into this new phase with deeper levels of understanding and expertise. You have to let go of or evolve beyond many of the patterns and habits that posed problems for you in the past. And your future experience will be easier, more graceful, and more enjoyable. Learning things the hard way gets a bad rap, yet it is often the best and sometimes the only way to learn. So you're holding any judgment towards yourself for mistakes you've made in the recent or distant past, or if you won't try something because you're afraid you'll do it wrong, remember, the people who make the most mistakes also make the most breakthroughs. The School of Hard Knocks is a formidable alma mater indeed. I like that.
Citation? Reference?
Reference. Well, I totally agree with this. There is more. I want to read this one part. I don't know that I have to read all of it, but this card may also be here to remind us to stay the course and apply yourself. If you genuinely care about something, stay with it. There are ups and there are downs to any endeavor, and it's natural for enthusiasm to wax and wane. But by stepping up, working hard, and working smart, you will get ahead. Self-care is about more than sweet treats and sea salt baths. It's about lovingly exercising the self-discipline that you need to fulfill your heart's desire. And so I like this in a way because maybe what it is saying is we're carrying forward some of the things from past either 2022 or past years and, achieving greater mastery of them. So maybe you'll be taking up learning, you'll be working harder at a job or maybe at a different level, a level of more mastery. I really like the message of this card. And really, honestly, we all go through the school of hard knocks, That's Tower time when we get the Tower card and some of the other things that happen in our lives. Can't avoid them. We need to learn from them. Anything you have to add, Mr. O?
Excelsior.
So if anybody wants a portal reading instead tonight, it might be a little wordy, but we could do it. All right. And I was going to wait till the new year, but you know what? There's just no time like the present. I brought out my Cyril Marchetti Lustrous Lenormand, and we also have the Gilded Revelry Lenormand. They have the same number of cards in them, so we're going to use them both
And
tonight.
they're both Cyril Marchetti.
And they're both Cyril Marchetti.
All right. So, of course, we are ready. And Libra has asked, what's coming towards them?
Well, Libra gets a spin of the wheel.
That's correct.
All right. The only person who will not be is Buddy, because Buddy got a reading. I believe it's the Lovers. So, nope, you did not win, Libra.
All
That's
right.
a nice card.
So I'm going to use my Tarot of the Cat people for your reading. What's coming towards you? And you're going to use the Lenormand.
Yes, thank goodness, because I don't think I'd have room to shut or cut those right now, as you can see.
It's going to be a problem.
Yeah. What are you reading?
The chat.
Oh, okay.
I guess I'll let you read it.
All right.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Me too.
Good to see you too, Jess.
So,
Like it.
the Star upright.
Uh-huh.
Four of Wands reversed. King of Pentacles reversed. And yours?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I'm trying to take those in. We have the masks. Because this is, remember, the expanded Lenormand that Ciro did. And we have the sun. The masks and the sun. This is very interesting. I was going to look at this reading differently, but of course, as I process those cards there, Libra, what I have to say is,
Thank you.
Hope is returning as you are revitalizing or refreshing some area of your life, This may have to do with someone, I'm not sure, it could. Somebody who maybe has been a real, drag on you in some ways. It doesn't have to be a man. It could be a woman. It could be either. And I almost think it has to do with this, that maybe some deceptions or things that were hidden from you, you didn't get to see because they were cloaked in some way, the mask card here is really going to come to light. And it's going to put you on a different trajectory. Hope returns because you realize now, that you can move forward successfully knowing what you know.
Right. It seems like it's an alteration that you initiate based on realizing deceptions or duplicity that went on, and you found out about it, like Banshee said, it may involve a person, maybe.
It could be. We'll go back and do it another way too. But go ahead.
Yeah, but I think it's really kind of clear that it really sets you in a new direction. It may not seem exactly the same as what you thought, but there's a sense of renewing hope, in a sense that, this new trajectory, as Banshee calls it, is good. And so the King of Pentacles maybe does pertain to that mask in the sun, that maybe there was just an influence there that was over managing, something like that, and then you find out, what the other motives were.
Well, yeah, I kind of feel that if I look at this another way, I could say that, you're shaking off some of the doldrums now in your life, maybe. If this is about you and not somebody else, you're finally shaking things up and maybe pulling yourself together, because I do feel a recovery or a sense of a renewed outlook on things is bringing you more hope. And, you're starting to see things maybe as they really are. Now, the mask can be kind of a duplicitous card, absolutely. But with the sun here, such a successful, positive card, I really feel that this is saying that, things are going to be revealed to you, and, it's going to put you in a much more positive frame of mind and leading you to better days.
All right.
That's what we have for you. Good luck with that, Libra.
And hello, Estelle and Mr.
Hey,
Maurice.
Mr. M, good to see you.
Good to see you just before the
My
new year.
list.
And you will do the cards, and I will do the Lenormand.
Happy New Year to you, Mr. M.
Thank you, yes.
Ah, my pen stopped working. What happened? I gotta use this one.
You're welcome, Libra.
Sorry, Sonny. If you're here, you gotta be my desk. All right.
Who's next?
Well, so I just want to say we have updated our website.
Oh, right. Mm-hmm.
There are readings on there for sale. There's anywhere from 3 to 5% off on our yearly spreads. I have these carousels of spreads in our tarot shop, and I moved the yearly spreads to the top of that. So if you go to TFT, tarotfortoday.com, and at the top you can click on Tarot Spread Shop, and it'll take you to that carousel. And all the ones, the yearly spreads are on sale. So think about that, and we'll be happy to do one for you. The sale is only good till January 9th.
All right, so Lena is next and asks for a general for the next 7 months.
Okay.
So I have the Lenormand, and you have the tarot.
This is hard. There's literally no. Oh, we gotta spin the wheel for Lena.
Right. Do you want me to do it this time?
I guess I'll hold the wheel. There we go.
Why, of course. And Lena got Justice.
Okay.
All right.
Not a winner this time. I don't know what to do here. I'm totally at a loss. I have nowhere.
Use him as your table.
No, that could go badly.
I thought Lena was. Okay, that's fine. I know you're shouting at us.
It's Yusra.
Yeah, we're sorry about that.
You know what? I'm sorry. I didn't even look when he said Lena. I had the list right, Violet. My apologies. I was too worried about where in the heck I'm going to shuffle, and I still am. All right.
No problem.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Do we have the question, though? I'm trying to remember that.
Yusra.
What was the question?
All right, Yusra.
I will have Mary Yazin or someone from the past. Thank you. Do you
What?
feel like I read the question?
I didn't hear it.
That's nice.
You were turned away from me.
Shingles doesn't care. They want to know if they would marry Yasin or someone from the past.
How do we want to do that? Hi. How do we want to do that? I need a microphone, Violet. How do we want to do that?
I don't know. You usually want to do it your way, so, it's fine. Why is this moved? Oh, okay.
Where am I going to shuffle?
I
I
don't
said,
have a
where
call.
am I going to shuffle? I
Okay.
said that.
Sure. Sure.
Stand by.
Bite by.
All right. We'll get him right out there, Mr. O, and then you
That's
can
what you're
grab
supposed
that.
to do, remember?
No.
You don't
you can
remember.
still go
I
up
get that.
after the tarot.
I get that.
Because they're an enhancement to the tarot. Well, the
Okay.
Eight of Pentacles is coming up a bit today.
Did it come up in the last one?
Sort of.
Sort of? Oh, okay. Okay, so we have the Six of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Fool. The Fool's the only one reversed. But then we have the Compass and the Anchor. So, it may be possible. The Anchor may be saying that there is something holding you towards a situation. The Compass, I'm not sure what the Compass means exactly.
What does a compass do?
Well, it points a direction.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe this is saying that you are going to be staying in a direction or held to a direction. That direction could be considerations from the past.
Maybe. So, this is a tough one. I will say that. I feel like you're going to have to really work either way, it's going to require some work on your part. Probably if I had thought of this more, we probably should have done this reading a little differently, but I felt I wasn't quite ready. I guess, when I shuffled, what I would say is there is victory for you once you yourself decide where it is you want to anchor yourself, Are you looking for something from the past, or do you want to let the past go and anchor yourself into somebody else, So the thing is, I think for some reason this is saying it's kind of up to you to figure out what direction you want to go in. It sounds to me, though, like you're waiting for something to happen with someone right now, or whether there is going to be somebody from your past.
Well, the other complications I see or possibilities here is that maybe that reverse Fool does talk about your sense or your feelings of past actions or past regrets. But the Eight of Pentacles says that maybe you feel like you're learning or you're adjusting or you've been taking a different look at it. It sort of is like a way of trying to grow somehow. So maybe you're trying to grow into this idea, maybe making it a reality, but maybe you have to really be aware of whether or not those things were good things or not. The Fool reverse could indicate that maybe there were some pratfalls, some pitfalls when this may have happened before.
So here's what I'm thinking with the Fool. With all of this, really, I feel here, you were asking about so you can choose. There's a difference between the compass, I think, and the crossroads. The crossroads is about making a decision, move, or choice now. This is saying really explore what direction it is you want to go in and decide before you do set your anchor down. Don't set your anchor down prematurely, and also don't take any unnecessary risks as you work towards achieving what it is you desire. It seems to me that there could be a lot of attention for you, whether it's from the past or even in the future. I almost get that with this card here, because the 6 is about recognition. And so maybe people, maybe more than just a couple of choices will present themselves, is what I'm wondering. Maybe one will be from the past. But I feel here, it's going to be at some point ultimately your decision what direction you want to go into. And I'm thinking what this is saying, don't make that choice too soon. Explore the directions. Decide what's right for you.
Well, the 6 of Wands sort of looks like somebody who's brave and going forth. And really, based on what Banshee just said, that compass really talks about expanding into new directions. It's sort of like the tool of the explorer, somebody who's moving into something new. So I think it is possible that there will be choices from future acquaintances or people you meet, as well as you've seen or maybe somebody else from your past.
I can see that a little bit, Violet. I mean, I know what you're speaking of there. But, there's nothing else here that totally indicates, romance or marriage outright. But I'm feeling, in answer to the question, this is kind of what I'm seeing, is that you're going to be working towards this. And I almost think that maybe through some efforts you make, whatever this may be, maybe this idea of remaining open to wherever this is going to come from, you will find more people interested in you. That's what I think I see right now anyway, Yusra.
All right.
Good luck with that. I hope that helps. It is a little bit vague, I will say, but it is cautioning you not to jump too quickly, to make sure, that this is truly what you desire if something does come along rather quickly. All right. I'm going to move my cards.
Mm-hmm. So now it's Lena's turn, and Lena asked for
and that
general.
was a spin for Yusra, so
right.
Yeah. So we will spin for Lena now.
Okay, and you will do that?
I will do my cards, and I will spin first, yes. Just a minute. Let me get these out of the way. Actually,
You're welcome. You're welcome, Yusra.
I will be doing my Lenormand next, that's right.
Temperance?
Temperance.
Yeah, okay.
All right, you did not win a reading either, Lena, sorry.
Okay, so general reading for the next 7 months. Okay.
You are welcome, Yusra. Why do I have an unworking pen? All right. I will be shuffling. I put mine down after the tarot is laid.
When I remind you.
No.
Yes.
No. I know to do this.
Well, you will now because you've been reminded a few times.
You've been glaring at the chat when I've been trying to get your attention.
Glaring?
Yes.
Why would I glare at the chat?
I don't know, but you are.
But if I'm looking that way, how can you tell that I'm glaring? How can you not say, oh, he's looking at the chat, he's passively looking?
Don't you know me by now?
I know that you make assumptions.
Wait a minute. Ooh, pot calling the kettle on that one.
If you say
I have
so.
one more shuffle. I want to mix these up well. All right.
Everybody Wang Chung tonight. I love that song. I really do. Okay, Lena, you have the Emperor. And you have the Two of Cups reversed. And the the Six of Coins reversed. This is that deck. I like the pictures on the deck, but the writing's a little bit hard to read at times. The Uncommon Tarot.
That
And
was the spyglass or magnifying glass.
the closer look, it says.
Mm-hmm.
And lilies. The lily of the valley.
All right. Well, the next 7 months.
No small order.
What is that first one again?
Hi, Divine. Love and hugs to you. The first one is the Emperor.
Ah, the Emperor upright.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of the 7-month period is going to be trying to regain some control, some sense of leadership in your life. Now, it just seems kind of odd. I'm going to have to look at this a
That's
little
the
bit.
Two of Cups.
Yeah, I know. It's a 2 of Cups, but then that's a 6
Six of Coins.
coins. I think what this is saying is you need to take the lead on restoring some happiness and joy related to your finances. Excuse me. I feel here that there may be some issues in the next 7 months with cash flow. Spending too much, not having enough, or vice versa. You know, you need to find a better balance. And, you know, gosh,
You're dying over there.
I am dying over
Do you
here.
need a cough drop?
No, maybe. But wait, let me just grab a drink.
Should I take the camera off of you so you choke on not on camera?
I don't know what the deal is. Anyway, the air is dry in here.
It is dry.
My humidifier has been going. Anyway, ebb and flow of resources is going to be a concern. And you really need to get some control over it because it's maybe bringing some disharmony into your life. Now, normally, this is a romantic card. Since this is a general reading for 7 months, I could also say, maybe, Lena, that, you know, you might have a relationship during this time period that just doesn't make it, you know. It's short term. So, I mean, that's a possibility too here. And I think what this is saying here, these 2 cards to me relate very much to the 6 of Coins problem here. It's saying to really look for long-term solutions. Really scrutinize, you know, where you are at financially and what you can do long-term to make things solvent.
I see a lot of what you said there, and I feel too that maybe this is saying too that there's a sense of these things happening, whether it is the possibility of a romance or just some sort of management kind of things going on. It's about really refining the way you look at things. Like maybe there's a sense here that over the next 7 months, you're going to work on problem solving skills or work on seeing details that you were missing before. So you're going to sort of learn how to hone in your vision or your scrutiny on some of these areas, especially if they're business areas, I think. But that's pretty much what I have to add to that. I agree with most other things Banshee said. I think there is the possibility of a romance maybe that is short term in that time period.
And this is not a time, like I said, for short-term solutions. I feel that the lilies here is saying to really, really scrutinize things and come up with solutions that, you know, will benefit you more long-term. And that's what I see. I see the focus on finances and regaining control of that. And relationships are just not gelling, you know, in this time period. I can say that by that 2 of Cups.
And I see Jano has
Hi,
entered
Jano.
too, as well as Divine earlier. Hi, guys.
Got Divine.
All right.
All right, that's what we have for you, Lena. Good luck with that. We are on, I believe it's Buddy. Yep. And Buddy, you do not get a spin because you already won your reading.
We didn't say it exactly like that.
Well, I won't rule that out, though.
Yeah.
I won't rule that out. But I guess what we may have meant is in relation to where things were kind of building in the reading. I'd have to look at it again to be sure, but I
Right.
think that's what I meant. I know that might have been a bad choice of words, but then again, why don't we look at that? Why don't we look at that and
Okay,
just
that's your
see
deck then.
how you're going to do this year with your recovery?
It's your deck.
Okay. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
I'm having a problem here. It's all because of him, of course. All right.
So then it's really all because of Kara.
It's Kara's fault.
It was Kara's fault all along.
You're going to get pretty tired of this, Sonny, but I'm just going to have to do it. You leave me no choice.
We had salad tonight. We had a nice little salad with our barbecue meatballs
And mashed potatoes.
and mashed potatoes. Tasty.
All right. Well, we have the Ace of Swords reversed. Okay. We have the Queen of Cups reversed. But then we have the Ten of Pentacles upright. And what do you have, Mr. O?
Okay, the book
Ah. This is perfect.
and the dog.
May I?
Meow? What?
Meow? May I?
Yes, you may.
Well, I have to say, buddy, there may be some setbacks. There may be. But let's talk about this because there is a lot of support for you here to get through this if there are. The Ace of Swords is reversed, which could indicate to me, some bad decisions being made or moves on your part. So does that mean you break down and do something you should not? It's possible. It may be because of some things that have really been making you feel emotionally upset. You've got to work on, if you want to avoid the setback, here's the advice. Work on your balancing your emotions and finding harmony once more. Do not dwell on the things that have brought you pain, anxiety, etc. Dwell on the positive or forward think now. Look to a more positive future. Let it go, because it can be toxic and it can cause you to make mistakes. But look right here and here. You have the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles is family, support, material or otherwise for you. You've got the dog here and the book, which means friends, people that you really trust and count on can help. Maybe it's even if you're like in a, a group therapy or something. These people can help you sort it out and find the answers or the solution.
Well, when I see the Queen of Cups, it bothers me because it does tend to represent somebody who maybe falls into a rabbit hole of over-imagination. And so sometimes we have to find some sort of methods of pulling ourselves back from becoming overly active in our imagination, like we're just imagining that we're already doing the spiral before we actually are, because maybe we're internalizing or over-internalizing some events. And maybe some of that is about the idea that maybe you might have made some decisions. Mm-hmm. But I think Banshee's really got the angle here. I think that, if you are still doing group therapies or if you can find some, that would be really helpful at that time. And I think
family, friends.
Family, friends, anybody who can be supportive of what you're going through. Not the bad decision people maybe, but the people who make the right decisions. So I also want to say too that I think maybe in particular some good friendships, some of your better friendships or your new loyal friendships will really give you understanding, will really help you, and maybe they'll have a sense of work for you, not shadow work, but maybe it's something like that, the sense of giving you some ideas to support you by things to focus on instead, or activities to do that can focus you. And those things are out there.
And so remember, buddy, the tarot is a living, breathing thing. It's not set in stone. So in other words, you don't have to wait till June and let's say the bottom's going to fall out on you. It's perfect that you asked this follow-up question to the reading we gave you, because now you have a plan here. You know you should look for people you can rely on when things are starting to get to you, and you're feeling weak. You know to reach out and seek out other solutions rather than making a bad mistake. So that's what we have for you. Good luck with that.
Yeah, we can add, our moderator is temporarily out of the area at the moment, but we're going to put you on the list.
Yep.
Thank you for coming tonight.
And when she gets back, she'll post the list so you know where you are. You will be after No. And we're going to move on. All right. Angel Mary, you are up.
And I believe Angel Mary gave us a question.
Okay.
And you're welcome.
We're going to spin the wheel for Angel Mary. Is it your turn to spin? Or
yeah. Who's my next romance partner? That's the question. All right.
Okay.
And anyone who's entered the room, we're spinning the wheel to give a prize reading if you get the right spin
card
on the
combination.
Wheel, which is either the world or the wheel, right?
Well, we're back to either it's Lovers or the Chariot. I think it's the Chariot this time.
Looks like the Chariot this time.
Yeah. So no free reading. And we may not give one away today. We gave one away on our last show, and we'll do this again on Sunday's show.
And our friend and visitor, Buddy Blue, won that reading, and they're in the chat room now, so very nice.
You're welcome, buddy.
You're welcome. So we're doing Angel Mary's question.
Yeah, right. I get that.
Who is the next romance partner?
Okay.
Do you want to do 2 and 2, or how do we do that?
Who is the next? Are there 2 choices?
That's the question. Who?
Then we don't do 2 and 2.
Okay. Well, how do we do it then? I asked you that first.
3
how
cards.
do we do it? Okay. Here. Never mind. Did you shuffle yours yet?
No, because...
Because you're behind.
No, I'm not.
You weren't even able to answer my question.
Now, you could get creative with your cards, and you could pull a court card to see who the next person will be.
I was thinking of that, but I didn't remember how you did it.
Well, it wasn't 2 and 2. So
okay, well, sue me.
You threw me off with that, because I thought there was a choice. Is it this person or that person? That's when we would do that reading. All right, so I'm together. I'll help you through this. The first card you want to do is look for a court card. So why don't you get started?
How do I do that?
Just one at a time till you get a court card. Oops.
There it is.
All right. Put it out there.
Reversed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. It's the Prince of Wands reversed.
Okay. Now you want to get a Major Arcana.
It's the Fool reversed. And then the next card.
The next card is just what it is.
Change.
Wow. Yeah. So this was who would be the next, right?
Who's right? I don't have the question here. I keep asking for it.
Trying to find my wand.
God, everybody write a lot. Who's my next romance?
Well, your next romance, I hate to say it, Angel Mary, looks like it's not going to last very long. I get the feeling. And the reason I am saying that is that it just seems as though this person, that's the page, right?
No, I think it's the knight.
Oh, is it the knight? I don't know
Because
your
there's a
deck.
princess.
Okay, so there is a princess. So the Knight of... So basically what this means to me is this might be a real quick relationship. And it may be because you realize pretty soon after that you're really not that compatible with this person. This person might be a little bit flighty. They might be a little bit pushy.
Immature and hot-headed.
Hot-headed, yes. And you may just feel, this person is not for me. This would be a really bad risk to take to get more involved with this person. And I feel here with the Death card following it, that it's really saying that there's going to be, that you're going to change up. You're going to let it go and try and move on to something new and better, hopefully. And I forgot to throw this out because I got excited when I saw those cards, actually.
So then there's the Sith and the ship.
Because I knew what they were saying. And so basically, in this case, too, that's upside down, but I'll take it. The ship is saying, and the sixth, I know these are a little out of order, but the first thing I thought of when I saw these cards together was, you're going to cut and run.
Yeah.
You're going to decide this isn't for you. I have a feeling whatever's coming your way is going to be very short.
Right, I don't get a time angle on it, but it's probably going to be within this next half year, I think.
I think so. Maybe even within the next quarter, next 3-4 months, that this could happen. And you're just going to decide this is not for you. You are going to move on. You're going to cut and move.
The change card signifies that too.
Yeah, exactly. So I wish I had better news, but it looks like something may be coming your way. It could be a hot-headed fire sign. I'm not going to rule that out. And definitely somebody who's either immature or possibly a little younger than you.
I think so.
Yeah, that's what we have for you. Good luck with that. Yeah, I blew it with the Lenormand there, Violet. I was just like soaking all the cards in. I gotta watch that. Okay, Mr. O caught me. I sometimes do drag a bit there. Jess. Jess is up. Hi, Jess.
You're welcome, Angel Mary.
And I'll get my tarot.
Your health over the next 7 months.
Alrighty. Let's use Star Trek.
By the way, everybody, if you're looking for something new this week, it's in my Outlook on the Emotional Exchanges, where I will be doing a different kind of reading for the end of the year with a little bonus reading pull right at the very end. It'll be short but informative for each and every sign of the zodiac.
And everybody, I may not be doing it for each and every sign of the zodiac, but on my Material Matters show, expect a little extra in all the readings for the elemental signs of the zodiac.
Happy New Year!
Oh, did we forget?
Mine will be up there before yours, and you know it.
I've got the King of Swords upright. Do I even know the question yet? Oh, the health.
I told you the question.
Yes, King of Swords upright. Too bad I can't get these in here well. And then I've got the Hermit upright. That's really interesting.
It looks like Christopher Lloyd, but it's not.
Oh, and it's a Six of Swords upright. Bottle F's or whatever they're called.
And I have the Coffin.
Now, don't get too nervous with that in a reading like this.
And the bouquet. Is that the bouquet or is it the flowers?
It is the flowers.
Okay.
Well, I was
sure
going to
you
say
like that.
everything looks okay.
Until
what
the
does your
flowers
health
come.
look like for the next 7 months? But, there may be some issues here I want to talk about. And it's mostly with the Lenormand, actually. What I do see here with the King of Swords is you might be getting some expert advice or opinion, and actually from someone. I feel that too. And also, I think in this year ahead, you are really going to go within and really try to sort out what you need to do to better your health, better your conditions, and move yourself to a better place. Whether this is mental health, whether this is emotional or physical health, it seems to me there may be somebody who is a specialist in some area involved here, whether it's for psychiatry, whether it's for physical medicine. And I feel here that it's going to give you a lot of soul searching, things that you are going to sort out and come up with the answers that are right for you and that will move you to a better place. The Six of Swords is that ship journeying to calmer seas and shores.
So that's the swords as well as the other one, the king.
Correct.
Right, I couldn't tell really. Anyway, so what I feel is there is this possibility that besides it being an expert opinion you'll need, there may be some sense of a health intervention or something that has to happen. I don't know that it has to be surgery, but I would just say it could be, but it could be something else. I actually think it's more likely going to be lifestyle changes that somebody may say, okay, you're doing great in your recovery, but we also need you to consider this, or we want you, or you will be led to feel that you can also enhance your recovery with other lifestyle changes.
Where have you been? Oh, I know you've been having phone
Hi,
problems, Mama T. I know. That's why I haven't been bothering you. Wishing you a very happy new year. And of course, we'll get a reading for you near the end. Divine You wants to be near the end too. So between you...
Fight it out nicely, girls.
Between you, Divine, and Violet, we'll figure it out. All right.
So I think a lot of this is your journey too, that you just realize just that this is that journey you need to make, the journey away from the troubled areas. Maybe you're aware that there is something medically that needs to happen that's not necessarily tied into your recovery, but is a health condition. So I do want you to take that seriously. When I look at the Lenormand, okay, there's a little bit of perplexing here. I'm going to let you go first again.
Right. Well, you know what? I could look at this in a bad way and saying that something is robbing you of your joy in the year ahead. But I almost think what this is saying, joy or happiness, or, maybe more physical well-being will come to you when you put something to an end. When you end something in your life, whether it's a bad lifestyle habit, a relationship that's draining you, whatever the case may be, or making modifications based on what experts are telling you to do.
Well, it just sort of hits me that I said something about, lifestyle changes, and I sort of think that's more likely to come from somebody who's in behavioral sciences than medical sciences. So that is a possibility either way too. But I'm also wondering too if maybe a part of your growth or your decisions need to involve really finding joy by leaving behind toxic people, toxic situations. It's more to the point, but along the same lines of what Banshee was saying.
Yeah, so that's what we see right now for you. Wishing you success with that. Good luck. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year,
and
Jess.
by the way, before you take my cards, I just want to show you. See that symbol there?
Yeah.
And see that symbol there?
Well, I couldn't see it because this card was in front of it.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's always something.
Hey, you know what it's like to be short and not see over things?
It's true. It
You
is true.
definitely do.
Quit flipping that card over.
Dun, dun, dun,
Scorpio.
dun.
Scorpio, you. All right. Hey, and who was that we read for?
That was Jess.
Did we spin the wheel for Jess?
We did not.
Jess, are you still here?
Don't run too fast.
We got to spin the wheel for
It's
you.
your spin.
I know. Nope, you've got the hangman.
Hangman.
So no reading, win, but let's see, who are we on now? We are on Kara, I believe. We're on Kara, yes.
Kara.
Let's spin the wheel for Kara. Mr. O gets to spin. Maybe we should let Sunny spin. Ah, it's the hangman again.
Guidance from Freya. All right.
Okay. I will definitely not put my tablet there in the future. I have to give him room to go back. Although I don't think he'll take it. He likes to be right by me here, as we know. All right.
Seven of Swords reversed. And then the Emperor upright. And then the World. There's the World you didn't get a moment ago. But it's reversed for the reading. The Cross in Lenormand. And the Book.
Well, I think Freya wants you to know that you need to find out something. You need to ferret something out before you are able to finish something and achieve success. And I think here you just have to take the lead on this. I don't know if this is really kind of an odd reading for me when I'm looking at this. The Seven of Swords reversed kind of indicates that maybe somebody wants to make a mess. Well, or maybe I don't know. I got to think about this. Why don't you go ahead? I'm stammering.
Well, I think that Freya's guidance for you is saying you have to be upfront about this, not being, deceptive or not being not totally fluent with the truth. Not that you're hiding anything, but you have to be upfront about motives and things, because maybe you're getting something now, right?
But go ahead.
Because maybe the chances for success are diminished when you have to not represent yourself really in an upfront way. And I think you're finding this out because when you don't do that, or when you're not able to do that, this brings sadness or this brings conflict to your situation. So it's sort of like saying an honesty thing.
I think Freya is saying that, well, the Emperor is here too.
A lot of cards for that.
Oh my goodness. This is like, yeah. And it's kind of interesting. We are getting the Emperor a lot. So I think what this is saying is, be in control and be in control of your behavior. Be in control of how you present yourself to others. Make sure that, you're not misleading people in any way, trying to be something that you're not, etc. And it's like what Mr. O said. I can't argue with that. That's why when he said that, that clicked with me. It's like, success will elude you, if you do not be your authentic self.
And I don't think it's saying that Freya says, oh, I know you're being a little bit white lie-ish. I think it's really saying, because of what Freya wants for you, you have to go the extra round more than others do to not be seen in a bad light, that for some reason Freya wants you to really make absolutely certain you are representing yourself truthfully.
And basically, again, what this is saying is if you don't, what you're going to find out, is, long-term grief and not resentment. What's the word I'm trying to think of? Regret.
I was going to say dissatisfaction.
I knew it was another R word.
I was going to say dissatisfaction, but yeah.
Yeah, so you're opening yourself up to a world of regret if you do not really show who you are. Because really, Freya is trying to say you are a strong person. You are a leader. There really is no doubt about that you should be strong within yourself. That you don't have to behave like that and try to be something that you're not. And if you do, time and time again, you're not going to succeed.
A long time ago, there was a saying in my family, because my father was a little bit overweight, and he would sit in his chair, and somebody said to him, "You look like that statue of the Buddha." And then he said, "He who laughs at Buddha gets crying." And it just became our family legend for years after that.
Sometimes, we want to fit in so bad, or we're trying to get something so bad, like even a job. I'm going to use a very bad example right now. It just happened in politics where a person who got a job in the House of Representatives totally lied on his resume. So many times that, yet he got elected, on false pretenses. People thought he was something he was not. And so, that you might win, but you're opening yourself up for a world of hurt. Look at all the bad PR he's getting. Look at all the scrutiny now. Is it worth it?
He's under federal investigation.
Yeah, he's under federal investigation now. Is it worth it? So I don't really think you're that bad, Kara, or anything like that. But Freya just wanted to give you that reminder. That's what she has for you.
Hi, Erica.
Hi, Erica.
Welcome to our show. All right, so who's next? Angel Rivera.
Oh, yes. Hey, Angel. Hello, Erica. Good to see you here. Welcome. And
yes.
We've got you on the list. The list is moving along. Oh, gosh, you got an hour. We'll be able to do it.
Yep. It may take a little while. So if you want, you can leave the question and then come back later to view the reading. We may not be able to tell you exactly where it's at. Or you can hang around with us. We're kind of entertaining.
Oh, the portal deck. Absolutely, Angel.
Ooh.
I'm going to let you shuffle first.
Okay. And reminding everybody, Banshee used the Portal Deck Oracle earlier for our initial collective reading.
I will read from the book, but I'll also give my thoughts on this. This is a really nice deck, and I brought it out because we are standing at the threshold of a new year. So why not bring out some portal cards and see what portal you're either entering or maybe arriving back from. This deck is by Tess Whitehurst, and I really like it. So I highly recommend it if you're interested in a nice deck of oracle cards. This one is pretty nice. Okay. So yeah, because of the nature of this angel, it's just I'll be drawing one card for you. I'm going to pick them up, Mr. O. All right. Ooh. Sunrise or sunset. Sunrise is a portal and sunset is a portal as well. Let's see what we have. Number 7. I like sunsets, but I like sunrises too an awful lot. The sunset portal will remind you that everything eventually comes to an end. Uh-oh. So something's coming to an end, I think, clearly is where things are headed. The sun is now setting on something significant in your life, whether it's a relationship, a project, or an era. You know, the old year. Suppose it's an era that's coming to an end. In that case, it may be characterized by a number of things. A place where you lived, a school, a business you attended, or something less obvious, a belief you held, or a habit you regularly engaged in. Watching a sunset inspires us to celebrate the beauty and blessings we receive during the day. If there was a pain or struggle, a sunset can bring comfort as you watch the day containing those challenges slowly fade away. You may have heard it said that the only constant, is change. And this is true on the level of form. In one physical existence, nothing lasts forever. That makes every moment precious and highlights the importance of opening your heart to feel every feeling and experience as it arises. So you may feel some pain, in letting go of something, releasing something, but, you're opening yourself up to new things to come. To get your feelings flowing, take some deep breaths. Allow your breathing to be natural as you observe your inhale and exhale. Notice your breath for a few minutes. And if your mind wanders, bring it back to your breath. This will help you open your heart to whatever feelings are present within you now. And if you're not sure what exactly in your life is coming to an end, this may help you align with your mind, body, and spirit. What do you got? Oh. Well, so what is coming to an end? What is coming to an end could possibly have something to do with your home environment. I don't know if you're thinking of moving, but there is a possibility of that. There's also a possibility that, you might be moving from some place of security in your life, whatever that may be, so that you can open up to being more successful.
Well, I'm also wondering too if maybe the opening of the portal suggests that you will find out there's something mysterious, or you won't find out something necessary about your home or the status of your home life. It may not be about the physical building. Maybe it's just something about your family or something like that. Maybe there's a view into ancestry that you didn't have before. Maybe that's the portal. Or something like that, some history that you didn't know. Maybe it's not necessarily vast and ancient, but maybe it just makes a difference knowing something about your home or your family.
And the house is about home. It's about security. It's about comfort. Maybe what this is also saying is, the sun is setting on being in a comfortable position right now, because you really need to open the doors for future success by challenging yourself, and stepping out of that comfort zone. Maybe that's what's coming to an end, is that comfort zone. You're stepping out of it now so that you can achieve greater things.
You're brilliant.
I'm brilliant? Well, that's what I think of, and all I have to do is also, the sun does set, but it looks very golden. I love this scene because it's really beautiful. The colors are just all about success in a way. So I don't think that's what's closing on you, but what I think is closing on you is ending of just sitting where you are. And now is time to step forward and accept new challenges that will bring you success. And that's what I have for you. Good luck with that.
Well, you're finding out more too, Libra. Thanks for sharing that.
I'm getting an MRI tomorrow on my back.
Interesting.
Well, hopefully they'll get down to what's going on there.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll be a relief if you can find out.
I'm looking forward to just seeing what is going on with my back pain.
You're
which
welcome,
isn't
Angel.
bad now, but it comes and goes, and it's a real problem in my life. So finally, we're going to take a look at that.
Well, we're all falling apart. I had an ultrasound yesterday because
That's right.
I have a situation with my liver bilirubin levels. So they're still doing a little bit more testing, and they may change one of my medications, which may possibly make a difference. So we'll see. So who's up?
Hey, you're welcome, Angel. I really like this deck. I think it's really well done. Okay, it's Alabek. It's a cell, and it's what does Alabek want to tell me? Okay.
It's my deck, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm
'Cause
going
I
to
use
use
the portals.
the Mermaid Tarot.
Oh,
Wow, you sure got a lot of stuff going on, Libra.
yeah, Libra. Jeez. Yeah, I get that, a cell. Okay. Oops, I'll get my Lenormand going because Mr. O will be on me. And look, Sonny moved his tail, so I have some room to shuffle here. I'm so excited.
Eight of Wands.
Well, I think you won't be disappointed in it. It's really quite nice.
Ace of Chalices or Ace of Cups. And Eight of Cups. And they're all upright.
It's interesting.
So what did Alabek want to tell you?
Well, wow. You know, Sal, this is to me all about movement in a way. The Ace of Cups is new beginnings. I guess what they wanted to tell you but did not is that
They were being drawn somewhere else, and it was about love to them, and it was something that happened very quickly for them. They sort of felt they were just pulled away. That's the Eight of the Wands.
sorry.
Oh, okay.
This will fit in though. This is perfect.
So
You're
the
gonna
book
see.
and the wishing well,
Yeah.
and it seems to me like maybe, I know this is going to be heart-wrenching in a way, but they just really felt overwhelmed with some sort of desire or love for the other person or for what they thought was going to happen. Like literally their wish or dream come true in a way, something that they had always been looking for or hoping to find or know. And I think that's what they wanted to tell you, that it wasn't about you that they didn't love you. It was about the fact that they found somebody that they loved more, maybe.
You know, they just wanted to say that they moved on because I think there was an immediate attraction with someone, you know, this other person, and they moved on. You know, they moved on because of it, because they felt this was better for them, ultimately. And I feel here that this is actually a message for you. The wishing well to me means, in this case, I really feel they want you to know. They really want you to know at heart that they wish you well. They truly wish you well. They have no hard feelings, no bad feelings about you or the relationship they had started with you, but they just felt something that they felt was a step in a better direction for them. They fell head over heels and they moved quickly. I don't know, maybe it doesn't seem that way, but they really did move quickly on this.
Or that's what they would tell you, that they just felt they were compelled. They were just moved.
Yeah, I could see that. There was a lot of energy for moving towards this direction. And that's kind of what I see here. But I think this is truly a message of just saying, hey, you know, I care about you. I worry about you. I wonder what will happen to you. And I wish you the best going forward.
All right.
And that's what I see. I know. It's just those cards were all upright. It's a beautiful message because at least what Alabek would tell you is he would come clean and say it like it was. I was swept up, and I felt this was better for me. And
so that's what we have.
Yep.
A cell.
Good luck with that. Mr. M.
Hey, Mr. M.
For January. All right. Is it me?
General reading, yes, and I'm on the Lenormand.
I'm bringing out my Big Cook's Tarot. I don't know if it's going to fit there well. We'll see. We'll make it work.
And of course, our fabulous happy hour is back on Saturday.
Yay!
From 10 to 11 or thereabouts.
Should we spin the wheel on happy hour too?
By the way, did we spin the wheel for our last one and for Mr. Maurice?
We did not. Did we spin it for Kara?
I don't even remember. I think
Kara,
we did.
Did we spin the wheel?
I
Yes,
think
we did.
We did.
Because I was going to get Sunny to spin it for her.
Right.
All right, so let's take up with Angel Rivera. Right?
Yeah.
I guess I'll spin.
And then a cell.
And then a cell.
Violet, help us.
Oh, wait!
The Fool?
The Fool. Ah, it's not the winner.
Oh, okay.
It's the Wheel in the World. You were
Okay,
so close.
Sorry, Angel.
All right.
Okay, and now a cell. The Fool
It's
again.
the Fool again. Oh my gosh. How did you do that?
I don't know. So now it will be
Mr. Maurice.
Mr. Maurice.
Maybe you're the lucky one.
Cross your fingers.
No.
The Tower.
It's the Tower. Sorry. I like spinning the wheel too.
I'm not spinning. It's the wheel that's spinning.
By the way, for people who follow me on Twitter, possibly tomorrow, I do have an MRI. I might be bringing the wheel out for some quick spot readings. So pay attention to that. It'll probably be later in the day, though, because I have this appointment in the late morning. All right.
I was hoping it was you, too. I want somebody to win tonight.
Well, it may not happen today. That's why I'm thinking we might do it at happy hour. And look what we get as the first card for you, Mr. M. The World, which is what you needed to win in the wheel. And even better news, Mr. M. Look at this.
I can't get it in there. There we go.
The Sun, upright.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Ah, then why did I get this card?
And that's not. Five of Swords reversed.
Doggone it. All right. Well, let's get the Lenormand out there. I want to see what comes. Oh.
I know, that's what I said. Oh, the fish. And the Tower.
Wow.
So that's kind of interesting.
I don't know here what this could mean.
Whoops.
But I will say this. I will say that to me, Five of Swords or not, things are looking up for you in January. Things are 100% looking better than they've been. You've got the World here. It's almost as if something goes full circle. Something in your life finally gets tied up, some loose ends, or whatever the case may be. You finish a project or a goal. It gets done. And the Sun is indicative of success, a return to positive energy and vitality, and feeling like, things are going right in your world for the most part. And I'm going to skip that Five of Swords reversed for a minute to say that even here, it looks like maybe something is going to work out for you in a business sense. Either there's going to be more money or some shifts of some sort that will be better for you, in the work environment.
Well, I'm almost wondering if it's like something like out of chaos or out of some sort of conflict comes these other qualities, the world and the sun.
Some resolution?
No, like maybe just there's something happens that creates an opportunity. So, for example, maybe somebody has to make an abrupt exit from a situation and you're the best person to fill in that spot, and it is essentially an upgrade for you, because I see these business things here with the fish.
There's a lot of business stuff.
So
here.
I almost wonder if it's in your current business, but maybe it's something that takes you into another business, another institution.
There's possible that there could be an opportunity that just presents itself too. Once you complete a cycle, nature abhors a vacuum, I always say. And so, it's as if maybe now a new door will open for you, and it will bring success. However, this Five of Swords does bother me here. It's almost as if maybe what this is saying is you are choosing to walk away from something that just seems like a no-win situation to obtain, this better result. And I think that once you do that, when you make that conscious decision, I'm letting this go, things start to happen. Things start to open up. Maybe you find a job, whether it's in your institution or in another place, that will bring some more cash flow.
January could be a time for businesses to want to expand and to be looking to promote people or to have new openings. But I wanted to talk to Erica for a moment. No, that's not Pisces. It looks like a beautiful card for Pisces.
It does.
But it's from our Lenormand fortune-telling deck, and it's the fish, and it mostly talks about success in business things and maybe romance,
money. Sometimes if there's romantic cards, you can look at it as a lot of options out there, plenty of fish in the sea, so to speak. So the Lenormand are a very interesting deck. They're very much a cartomancy deck, and tarot is a little bit deeper than that.
I like what Mr. Maurice said, and I wonder if that's what the top row looks like.
Oh, interesting, Mr. M. I definitely think that's possible.
Because I said like out of some turmoil or conflict, I'm
going to keep my fingers crossed on that one. This very well could be. It's the completion and ending of something, successful ending of something. I mean, usually when the world is upright, it's a successful conclusion anyway. And hey, why not throw the sun in there and magnify that? Mm-hmm. So I really think the energy is right. The energy is there.
Oh, that would be so wonderful.
I hope it works out for you. Is there some institution or legal proceeding involved here? Because that's maybe why the Tower has surfaced as well.
No, you didn't miss your reading. No, we're just kind of slow.
We're almost there.
We're almost there for you. So, very nice, Mr. Maurice. Happy New Year. I hope this all works out in this next, month or so.
Yeah, good luck with that. It just looks positive. Man, I hope this is the change you've been waiting for. That'll be very, very nice. All right. Well, my Cook's cards came through. All right. So we are on Divine, then Jano, and then Noha. So we're getting to you.
I think C has just entered.
Am I right about that? All right, we'll add C, but
we should close maybe after C. You're welcome.
Sunny, out of here. Come on. Get over there. No. Oh.
Oh, C is next. Okay, I didn't see when C came in.
Oh.
Okay. So you didn't either, apparently.
I didn't either. Okay.
Oops. Violet. Yeah, C, Jano, Noha, Erica. Okay, so we're getting there. Okay, we'll say the list is closed, sort of.
Yes, sort of. It's only 8:19, but let's do it.
Okay, so that was my Lenormand. So, okay, C asked Cancer's true feelings for Capricorn. Okay. I'm going to use my Cat People Tarot for that one, C.
Oh,
And you're so
we
welcome,
need to
Mr.
spin
Maurice.
the wheel.
Oh, did we do it for Mr. Maurice? We did.
Yes.
Okay, so it's for C now.
Yes.
All right.
We got on track with Mr.
Ah, we're off track.
Oh, me?
And this is to win a reading from us, C. And you had justice.
So close again.
It was close.
You needed the wheel or the world, and that's the next card. You almost had it. Ah. All right, let's move on with the reading for today, though.
I think we're going to have to figure out a way to make Violet, like, I could wear like a little earpiece and Violet say, "No, you idiot. You're supposed to be doing C now." Like, oh, okay. It's okay. I'll let you call me idiot in my ear.
I can just say it right out loud here.
Okay, then you can just, if you get the message to her, that's all you need. We'll take this under consideration. I'm not exactly sure how to work out. Mr. Monster might be able to figure that out. We always thought, like, at some point we're going to have guests on the show that might be remote, so we have to figure this out. So we'll figure it out. Uh-oh, what happened?
I guess he moved. He moved. He totally moved.
Okay, housekeeping.
He almost fell on me.
Huh? I didn't even see that.
I know.
Housekeeping.
Yes, Monster, our son, Mr. Monster Hunter.
He might be able to figure something out.
All right.
Okay, so our cards for C are Six of Cups, upright, Strength, upright, and the Sun, upright. And I love that Sun. That's a nice Sun card. And then in Lenormand, it's the Star and the Garden. So you asked about Cancer's feelings for Capricorn? Was that how you said it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, okay.
You can go ahead. I've got a...
Okay. Well, Cancer may have some interesting feelings for Capricorn. They may be bound up maybe in something to do with past, maybe childhood even, but not necessarily. Maybe there's something about the feeling that to some degree maybe Cancer feels they are the moral or some sort of compass for Capricorn, that they sort of keep them on the right path, or they help them clarify their feelings or their goals or things like that. And in fact, maybe they really feel like Capricorn is a wonderful, bright presence in their life. They're glad they have them in their life. I know you're going to say they hate each other, right? But then over there with the Lenormand, maybe there's a little bit of a sense that maybe Cancer feels that Capricorn will eventually or has outshone them and is maybe more popular. Maybe there's a little bit of a feeling like, am I their best friend, or am I a good friend, or am I a stepping stone or something like that? You don't know where I'm coming from.
I don't know how long the Cancer and Capricorn have known each other. Because when I see the Six of Cups, I wonder if there's some past connections or ties, to happier times from the past. Maybe it's just because this relationship has built...
10 years.
Oh, 10 years. Wow. Maybe because this relationship has built over time, there are some strong feelings here, some positive feelings. And, there is some hope here. With the Star here, there's some positive energy here. Is this a relationship where that there is a separation right now or something? Are things not going well right now? They're separated. Okay. There is potential here, though, in the future that they might come together again. There's a possibility. I don't know why. Maybe they will, you know.
It's a destiny thing.
It's a destiny thing a little bit here. Like there's almost a destiny that they're meant to be together. And these are some of the reasons why. There's a strength in the length of the relation, the fact that they've known each other for so long, and there's just this positive energy surrounding it. So what is wrong? I don't see anything wrong here. What I do feel, though, is that it may take a little time for this destiny to surface again if it's going to happen.
I think our son told us that the software we use would support that. We just have to pull that together. So it'll be something we could try to work on in the new year. Sooner the better, eh? Then you can both pick on me.
Well, Mr. Monster gets busy. I don't know if he's signed up for another semester of school. He's actually finished a program now. So I don't know if he's going right into his next one or not to find out.
You're looking forward to that.
Oh, no.
Okay, so that's what we have to say. I hope that kind of gave you an idea
Well,
there.
this is very positive, and I think
It is.
before we haven't maybe shown a lot of this type of positivity. And the cards shift and change in time. So I think here what it's saying is, keep in your heart the idea that if it is destined to happen, there will be a coming together, if destiny follows through. Because there is a lot of things from the past to build off of.
Yeah. This is a really positive reading for a relationship, even if it isn't exactly a relationship at this point.
So good luck with that. I
Good
wish
luck.
the best going forward.
For these guys, whoever they are. All right.
All right. Divine, you, am I right? No? It's Jano.
Oh, it's Jano, okay.
That's right. Divine wanted to be at the end. I remember.
Okay, so Jano's going to
and
get a
then Noah.
spin. Is it my spin or yours?
It is my spin this time. Well, we're back to Temperance. So, nope, sorry. Hey. Don't get pushy there. All right.
We got
okay,
Jano, don't
so
worry.
sorry, Jano, you did not win a reading. Let's move on to... Is it your cards?
No, I just used them, didn't I?
Ooh, yes, you did, because that's right. It's my cards.
We'll get you a mic, but that'll come out of your salary.
Oh, what salary, she says.
I know.
Well, you know what I haven't used yet? The Pasta Tarot. Hello, Pasta.
Calling Jay. No.
Yeah, Jano, you didn't disappear on us again, did ya?
Don't do that.
I'll hold off till I know if Jano is here.
By chance, do you have a microphone of your own? Probably not, right?
Oh, she might. Why would you say that?
We can do this. Oh, Jano, we're going to have to do the countdown. No.
Last call for Jano.
However, if you do come back before 9, we'll let you in. Okay, we'll figure this out. I know our son can help us.
Kara's already chiming in. I do on my headset.
Okay, we'll make you the moderator for Sunny. So
Well, listen, guys.
it'll be on you to occupy Sunny when he gets really in
I'm
the
thinking
way.
of doing a Tarot Talks in January. So when we do that on Zoom, you will be able to use your headsets, etc., to come to the Tarot Talks presentation.
Yeah, headsets do work pretty good with Zoom, I think, generally. Okay, so go ahead, Noha.
Noha, you are up.
Give us your question.
And Sunny, again, is refusing to cooperate. And Noha, we need to spin for Noha, Mr.
Right, we're going to
O?
spin for you right now for the wheel. That's me. Good luck. The Magician?
The Magician.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. You
So, did not win a reading, but we will do this reading for you.
I want to ask if you see marriage. Okay.
Okay. Let's just see what the cards say.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh, no. I can't shuffle. Really, I cannot work like this. This can't be like this again. We'll have to figure it out.
Carol, we're going to have to fire you because you've already failed in your job.
You're supposed to control Sonny.
But
Now
she
look
somehow
at
got him
that.
to move a little bit. Okay,
He
maybe
did.
we
He
won't-
moved a little
maybe
bit
we
when
won't
I-
fire you right away.
When I mentioned that, it's still not enough room for me to shuffle, though.
Your
because-
twin flame is beckoning to you. Go on, you know you want her.
Man,
I don't
need
know.
to-
I guess because we're boring or something, you know?
What?
She asked why he's sleeping.
Well, he's pretty tired. They ate really good. They're getting used to their new eating schedule, and so they wolf down their food all at once because they know their dishes are going to be gone. And I think they just crash after. They just fall asleep.
Yeah, they're like munchy crash. All right, so I'll let you pull first.
Okay, I just want to get out my trusty pasta guide just to make sure I get the suits right. All right. We have the Eight of Wands reversed.
That seems to be an answer.
It does.
Sadly.
And then, oh boy, we have the Fool reversed. And then we have the Ten of Cups upright. It's kind of a mixed up
It's
answer.
a mixed bag,
here.
and wait till you see the Lenormand then.
Oh,
Because then we get the
gosh.
child, which doesn't mean necessarily a physical
Right.
child, and then we get the whip. And that's very contradictory. Something that moves in child steps and something that says fast. But that Eight of Wands is also about
And it's reversed. Let's not forget
speed
that.
reversed.
So there's some interesting messages here, Noha. Do I see marriage? Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know. I mean, not immediately. I would say here that there seems to be like maybe this feeling that in some ways, you know, you're wasting time and energy, or you feel you are, in trying to find, you know, trying to get married or putting your time into this. This is, but also this is saying maybe too, don't move too fast. Don't move too fast. And I feel like that's kind of the message here too. We'll talk about that in a minute, because the possibility exists here that, you know, your next romantic encounter might not work out, you know, or may not be that good for you. You want marriage. I feel it here. This is, in a sense, a card of marriage and a happy home life. But you want to make sure that the person is right for you, you know. And if you make too rash a decision, you might regret the results. And so this is saying take your time in really trying to assess if this is going to work out for you.
So I see that you have kind of like, you know, a really, maybe some would call idealistic standard for a marriage or a relationship. But you also may feel, or maybe circumstances sort of show that you may feel you've missed the mark. That's another way of looking at the Eight of Wands. It missed the target. It didn't hit. And there was a waste of energy or time. And the Fool reverse could be saying that you felt you weren't really going in the right direction, and that's why you wasted your time. But still, the ideal you had was pure. And so I think this is saying really you will get there, but it's just not going to be as soon as you would like. And that maybe the more you try to push it, the more it will kind of not work out.
No, Erica, you're next. We're
You're
doing
next.
Noha right now. Okay, so basically, So basically, this is saying, it's possible marriage is coming sooner than later, but I feel like, sometime in this next year, you're going to meet somebody first who may not be right for you. This person may even want to marry you. But the point is, you have to decide if this is the right decision or not. If you act rashly, even though there might be some red flags about this person, it would not be good. That's why it's saying take smaller steps forward. Take your time. Really assess, people and make sure that, this isn't going to turn out badly.
No, I myself, I feel that the Fool does not necessarily indicate, Mr. or Miss Wrong person. But it could, though, so I won't say that it doesn't represent that. It's just that's not exactly how I'm seeing it. And I'm also feeling, too, maybe what this says is that if you decide quickly or in a reasonable amount of time, a sweeping motion, to just let it happen in the innocent way of a child, to let love or romance or relationships happen in a more relaxed, gentle way, suggesting, children, that you may have more success by not necessarily trying to pin your hopes on something that you find you wasted your energy on. So I think it's going to happen. It's just not going to be really soon for you. Maybe, and I think you should absolutely consider coming back, asking the question again, or going to other readers and asking too, because I think tarot is always a snapshot in time, and circumstances can change.
I feel like right now what it's probably saying too, as I look at these Lenormand, is if you're looking for fast results, it's not going to happen or it's not going to turn out well. But if you're looking for something that will withstand the test of time, it's going to happen, but it may take a little bit longer for you to achieve it. So that's what it looks like right now for you, Noha. Good luck with that.
Good luck, Noha. Thanks for coming. And so, Erica, now you
You
are
are
up.
finally up, Erica. Sorry we kept you waiting. Sometimes it happens that way.
So, did you already have a question for us? I don't remember. Or you can type in your question now. And
Take these gloves. Oh, whose deck is?
I'm going to use the Uncommon Tarot, and
Yeah,
you're going
that's
to use
right.
the
I use
Lenormand.
pasta. Pasta. And we'll spin the wheel for Erica.
Thank you, Noha. I appreciate hearing that.
I think it is my spin or yours.
It's your spin. Okay, Erica, here's your spin to see if you get a free reading. You did.
You did. You
Erica,
got the Wheel
have
of
won
Fortune.
The Wheel of Fortune.
Beginner's luck. So here's the deal. We're going to do the reading for your question now, the small reading, but you have won a single card reading. It's actually 12 cards, one for each month of the year, plus a focus card or a outcome card, whichever it looks like to us. But it's 13 card reading from us for free. So all you need to do is,
I put it in the chat.
Mr. O, put it in the chat.
Write us at our email, which is TFT Tarot for Today, one word, at gmail.com. And I did put it in the chat, and maybe Violet will reprint it for me too in a little bit.
So this will be for 2023. So basically,
Congratulations.
What we will do is we will do a video reading for you, and we'll send you a private link to that video so that you can view it anytime you want during the next year to just see what's going to happen each month as the year progresses.
So, right, you can give us a little jingle at Gmail to tell us where to send it, and we can talk about the reading some more too.
So congratulations to you.
Okay, so let's do your reading for tonight, Erica.
Okay, so you want to know why things didn't work out and what's your destiny. All right.
Okay. So I'm going to use the Uncommon Tarot. It might be appropriate for this. to find out what was unusual that maybe didn't work out for you, and to see what your destiny is, common or uncommon. And you got the Lenormand? You did.
Yes.
All right.
I don't have it, but I will.
So the Six of Wands reversed. Let me get back to my cameras. Sorry about that. Six of Wands reversed. The King of Cups upright. He looks like Rasputin or somebody.
I know.
And then the Eight of Cups. And that's upright. That is an 8, right?
Yes.
Pretty cards. I like the
You're
cards. They're
asking
very
me.
pretty.
It was my deck, it's true. And for the Lenormand, we have...
You're welcome. Okay, the bridge. And the ship, the good ship Lollipop.
So, wow. So, you're wondering why things didn't work out and what's your destiny. Well, I have to say, clearly, you did not achieve a victory. You did not get the recognition or whatever it is that you feel you deserved, whether it's love in your life, whether it's a job or career of your choice. You did not get it. And I'm trying to figure out if this is a romantic thing that did not work out, because I do see, the King of Cups here. And it could just indicate that, you are strong enough to weather whatever this is emotionally. You maybe want answers, but you are strong enough to get through this and weather this emotionally. You are very, emotionally mature here. And I feel like what you need to understand about this whole situation is that you are meant for something better. Whatever happened, even if it seemed good for you, there's some other destiny awaiting you. The Eight of Cups is about moving on to higher things. And so I feel like whatever didn't work out happened for a reason, because you are meant for something else and it's going to be better. The ship is also talking about movement. And this movement will kind of... I don't know how to say this, will kind of be a bridge over these troubled waters is a good way to say it. This move, whatever this is you are aspiring towards or that is waiting for you to move towards, will be like this bridge over troubled waters. It'll make you feel like, okay, I understand it now, and this is really where I'm meant to be. Whether it's in a relationship, whether it's in a different situation in your life, that's what I see.
So when I look at the Six of Wands, that first card up there, and it's reversed, and I feel that if it was or wasn't about a relationship, but it was about something you really loved, and maybe there was a power differential. Maybe you expected to be in charge of this situation or be in control of it, and it didn't happen, or it was taken away from you. And I feel like this was the big thing, was you just didn't want to face that idea that you couldn't be have more power or autonomy or something over what you loved here in this situation. So I do feel that moving towards something better is your destiny, is what had to happen. And I think it's what Banshee said. I think your destiny is to move to something else that maybe will bridge you, connect you to what that was, but will really be an elevation of that. It's like you didn't, if it was a relationship, you'll find the better relationship you needed to find. But if it was just a situation you liked having control of and you love that, you'll find the better one too. That is your destiny, is to go back to this and re-achieve it, even though this wasn't achieved the first time. I think that.
Okay, the ship, could mean a physical move as well. It could mean travel. It could be a move to a different location. It could be a move from job to job. It could be a move from a relationship to relationship. Whatever the case may be here, your destiny is elsewhere. And it's really ironic to me that you asked about your destiny and we get the Eight of Cups. Because the Eight of Cups just says you're moving towards something higher, and maybe where you were at wasn't all bad and you miss it, but this will be much better.
Right. I mean, when I say you're trying to re-achieve what you couldn't achieve, it doesn't mean it's the exact same thing. It's just sort of like a magnification of that. So, for example, if you were trying to run your own little supermarket somewhere, maybe this is you're going to try to run a regional chain of supermarkets. I'm just using it as an example. It's sort of like a magnification of what you couldn't do before. That's your destiny. I don't know how long it'll take to get you there.
And it all really, the whole thing here with you getting this King of Cups, it could represent a person in your life. It could represent somebody who is guiding you and helping you. This seems to be like not somebody who is part of the problem, but somebody who may be part of the solution or your move forward. So, if this could mean somebody that you meet in a new relationship that takes you somewhere to a better place, or if this is a mentor or advisor as far as career or other things go, I think this will put you in a better place. But it also could be about how you, control your emotions, and you seem to be in control. It's kind of like, well, it didn't work out, so why? And what's next for me? And here it is, you're moving towards it. So it's going to be better. That's the best thing we can tell you right now. So, hey, I'll be anxious to do that yearly reading for 2023 for you. So once you write to us, we'll have your email address and we can send you the link to the YouTube video.
All
right?
Congratulations.
So we might need about 48 hours after you write to us to get it done, depending on our schedule. We'll keep you posted.
All right.
Congratulations again.
And Divine Universe is next, and she definitely will get a spin.
No more spins. Somebody
won, yeah. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Pardon my French.
Mr. O wants to give away the house here. And I wish we could, but we will spin again this weekend. Maybe Saturday and Sunday. If we remember to spin.
Leaving people behind. I get that, and yeah, I I'm not sure how to say anything to that.
Well, don't like leaving people behind. Sometimes you have to do what you have to do, but the other bottom line is that you don't have to totally leave people behind to move on. There's one beautiful Eight of Cups card we have that shows that in a way, that there's still something left, to fall back on or to go back to, but really your destiny is somewhere else. And you will find that. And that doesn't mean other people can't be a part of that. But, you meant to be somewhere else.
Maybe that'll come out in our
we'll see.
Yearly reading for you.
Yeah.
All right, so we're on Divine now, and Divine has asked, what is the Divine message for them?
Okay. Oh! I had the wrong deck. I apologize. I, for some reason, thought I was going to do the Lenormand again. Oh, man, Mr. Oh, I can't. Shuffle. Kara, can't you move, Sonny? Yeah, I think the set has to move down just a little bit next time.
I could do that, since I do it this way. Just I thought you liked it closer so you
Well,
could
as long
see
as I can
things.
see them.
See,
If it
you're
was
never
down-
satisfied. If I put it over there, I can't
No,
see
I
it.
can
can't
see them.
it. But you say that.
Why are you grabbing for my cards?
Just be glad I'm not grabbing for something else.
What? So do we have a question, by the way?
Wants to know the divine message.
The divine message. All right. We have the Page of Wands reversed. What? We have the Sun reversed. And we have the Seven of Pentacles reversed.
And then we have the mask, right?
Yep.
And the fox. Holy moly.
So I don't know here. It seems like almost all of the readings for you, Divine, that involve work, have been pretty positive. So I'm not sure where this is coming from exactly. It almost sounds like there's something tricky going on at work or something you need to uncover or reveal. There's a mask here, which means you're not seeing things as they really are in the workplace. Now, first off, does that mean that somebody's doing something bad? Not necessarily. What it could mean is that you're not seeing the full picture and maybe you're making some assumptions here. And so I feel here that, you need to take your time and not jump to conclusions. I think that ultimately, the Page of Wands is saying here that you might feel something is a setback or is holding you back in some way from achieving success, but maybe you need to step back a little bit from it. Well, wait, that's reversed. Maybe you need to focus on something else.
Well,
I know that doesn't make sense.
I'm not sure,
I'll go back to it.
I'm not sure that it's about work.
Yeah,
Divine
well,
message, it may not
That's
be
true.
pertaining to work per se. So I feel that maybe it
No.
isn't. And I feel that really the divine message is that you're not understanding that there is going to have to be some give and take going on in your life, that some destinies are not realized right away or not as successfully as you want, and others maybe you have to be more active in them to some degree. The Seven of Pentacles says that maybe there is something you have to figure out what to do, and that may be what these Lenormand say, that really there's self-deception going on about what you can do, that maybe you're doubting yourself or you're kind of, trying to put a mask around yourself saying you don't have that ability, but you really do probably. You just have to work it up more.
So I guess I kind of messed up because I was reading it more as a general reading than a divine message.
I did.
What?
I read it twice.
I know.
Go
See,
on.
it's near the end of the show. What can I say?
All right.
I'm dealing with a cat here who is totally throwing me off my game, so I do apologize. But I feel here that the Page of Wands is, and I know he's just sleeping, but he's just omnipresent. I can't move around him. The Page of Wands reversed here is, and the Sun reversed are saying that maybe the divine message is, you need to move away from feelings of you don't have, that everything is done for you, that there's no future success or progress beyond where you are now. You are wise enough, you are smart enough, you are crafty enough to see beyond this, see beyond this facade you've created here, that there is nothing else for you in life, that this is the way, whatever in your life area in your life this is talking about, this is the way it's going to be. Whether it's relationships or whether it's your family or whether it's work. The divine message is, you are smarter and you should be able to see beyond this, that, there is more for you in life. Everything is not going to stand still. It's not going to just stay the same, unless you yourself refuse to move, to make changes. You're perfectly willing to make changes and create more success or create more attainment, create more excitement in some area of your life.
Well, then, Divine Universe, it's a double illusion or a double facade, because you say you lack discipline and you don't want to do anything, but you've created an illusion where people, or you wear the mask of people seeing you as being good, vital, fundamental to the teamwork, to other areas of your life. Certainly your mom feels that way, but yet to yourself you mask your feelings of inferiority or not being able to do that. And so it's really a deception that works in two ways. You're possibly deceiving other people if you really believe you have no discipline, you have no real right there. I don't believe that for a moment, Divine. Or you're also just deceiving yourself about all this too, because really it comes down to you kind of waking yourself up. I'm going to slap you in the face a little bit and say, wake up. You're the one who can turn this around. No one else can do it.
That's right. Nobody else can do it. You can turn this around. And yeah, I see the pessimism and the lack of the lack of enthusiasm. I think this card is more about enthusiasm and motivation. And you feel it here too. So there's no motivation to try to start something new. And yet you could. You could do this. This is what it's saying. It really is up to you. And you should be smart enough to realize that. I think this is what this card is saying. But you're wearing this face, this mask of, I can't. This is it. I don't feel it. If you're not feeling it in a certain area of your life, or you're really feeling frustrated, then it really is time to make a move. Time to make a move to shake things up and bring back the light in your life.
And maybe if you move yourself to India and, put your life together there, maybe that will be the change. I mean, I sort of get the feeling like you need a drastic change to give you a focus, but you have to remember to let it inform all these other areas, that it just doesn't become this cause that pulled you out of your personal darkness, but that it also informed other things and said this was the right move I needed to do all along, if it was.
You may feel you have a good mask, but is it really comfortable for you? Is it really comfortable for you to wear this facade? And I had a card earlier this week, an oracle I did, which was called, I think it was called the mask. It was a mask card. And basically that's what it's saying. Don't wear the masks that others expect you to wear. Wear the mask that is comfortable for you. And so that means, you need to find that joy. You don't want to live, obviously if you're feeling miserable, it doesn't feel good, does it? You don't want to live feeling miserable. So what do you need to do? What can you do to bring back the motivation, the joy, the light back into your life?
And I think it's getting reconnected with people again, just even any people. So it's like having people who are friends or just people that are not related to your work life or your other lives, just people who can just accept you as you, divine, without being divine the person that works for this company, divine the person who came from India, divine the person who wants to go back to India, or anything else, just you. So,
authentic you.
Yeah.
Not masculine.
And it won't be easy, but you have to try to meet people on those terms rather than anything else. And don't push yourself. Do it when you really feel good about it. When you feel good about yourself. Better.
And that's what we have for you, Divine. Good luck with that.
Namaste.
People really like your company. Well,
see, I know that.
You know that. I know sometimes, if you're introvert like I am, well, I don't know. I go back and forth. I'm introverted, I'm extroverted. I really don't have a set Myers-Briggs. I don't care what they say. But at any rate, introverts sometimes get drained by being around others, so pace yourself. Don't overwhelm yourself. Take small steps and get back into it, and be around people again and find that joy.
You're welcome.
All right, who are we on? I think it's Mama T, right?
Yes, it is.
It's Mama T and then Violet. And it's 9 o'clock, so just 2 readings over. That's all right. All right, Mama T. Okay, I used my cards, so it's on you.
It's mine. Mm-hmm.
Did Mama T want a general? Yep. Okay.
Blessings to you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Divine. You started off happy.
You can email us anytime. I mean, we may get back to you today, but we certainly will by tomorrow let you know how we're doing with it.
Yeah, I might be kind of pooped tonight, but tomorrow we'll get back to you.
We'd
You
love
can
to
just
hear
send
from
us
you.
the email.
Yeah, no hurry. Don't worry, we won't forget. You can do it tomorrow if you need to.
Because we're definitely not doing it today. We want to wind down a little bit and make sure we're in a proper space to do the reading right.
General reading for Mama Teresa. All right.
Hope you got good.
Okay, I have the reverse Knight of Cups,
Okay.
the Tower.
Ah,
Sorry.
darn it, Mama T.
And the reverse Nine of Pentacles.
Well, that's
Which
not
we can
necessarily
nuance,
a bad
right? We can
thing.
nuance that.
Okay, well, let's throw this out there.
Oh, is that the Scythe or what is that?
It's time. It's one of the newer cards. It was in his
Oh,
other.
so I should have
It's in
known
your
that.
deck too.
And then the Whip.
Mm-hmm.
Whip it good, Mama T.
Well, therein lies the rub. Well, Mama T.
Come here, boy. Come here.
He's not coming back. I don't care where he goes, but he's not coming back. Mr. O can deal with him. And besides,
right.
he's on camera now. All right, so he's awake. All right, Mama T. Sometimes the tower's a good thing. Sometimes it's not. I feel here that, right now, there's something that may happen that will shake you up a little bit. It will shake you out of a state of complacency, I feel. Things have not been as comfortable as you would like, whether it's emotionally or whether it's materially. You feel unsatisfied, like things still aren't quite good enough for you. But, maybe it's been hard for you to find direction or the way to move forward because it's been getting you down, And the tower's a shakeup. The tower's a shakeup that you learn from. And I think here there's going to be something that happens that really wakes you up and makes you realize things have to change. Things have to change in order to get better. Now, what those changes are, I'm not really getting a clear picture on here. It may have to do with your emotional approach to things, or it may have to do with your material affairs. But I have a feeling that whatever this is, it's going to happen pretty soon. Because you have the Whip here, which is that quick, sudden motion, and the Tower is a quick, sudden thing that happens, and the Time card. So I think it's going to be within the month.
Right, I think it is...
Not this month, through January.
I think it is a quick action. I think it may involve something that you care about a lot that changes dramatically. So it could be a relationship with a person, or it might be another actual situation. I mean, it could just be something you really depend on, biting the dust, and then changes have to be made. So this could be talking about things around your home that need repair or that are damaged somehow. I don't know those apply directly to the Tower, but it could be the kind of thing like maybe this situation could have been averted somehow because maybe somebody needed to understand that more. Maybe that's the Nine of Pentacles, that it's saying, sometimes we depend on certain things.
That's the Knight of Cups. Oh, the 9. Got it.
We depend on certain things, and then we don't realize that they aren't good for us unless we maintain them better, or they're not predictable on a certain level. So yes, it does seem like these changes come quick, and I don't feel they're ultra traumatic to you. I think they're just really eye-openers, saying like, and I sort of see this tied into Mercury retrograde too.
I was gonna say that next.
And I don't, you're Aquarius, right? She's Aquarius?
I think you are.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Well, I think Mercury affects some signs more, possibly yours. So I think some of this is the tumult of that. And it may be you have to understand it's just a period you're going to go through, and you'll feel better about that. But you'll come out of it maybe understanding something. And that is actually a hallmark of Mercury retrograde, Mama T, is when it's over, you kind of realize what's screwed up and maybe how you can change it for the future.
Yeah, I know a little bit about that, Violet. I honestly don't know if it's that or it's something else, but whatever the case may be, something is amiss and it will come to a head. And I do feel that this is very Mercury retrograde. And I was going to say that because I'm like, after when he was talking there, before he mentioned the retrograde, I'm saying to myself, wow, this is probably Mercury retrograde hitting you kind of hard. So I have a feeling this is going to be kind of a tough period for you till Mercury goes direct. But, hang in there. It's just a cycle. Once it cycles through, things will probably improve. Because remember, the Tower is upright here. So when it's upright, it is saying that things will be okay once this passes. It's just a learning experience, and one of those things in life we just have to deal with.
But when
I'm really worried about this Mercury
when you read this as a reminder, then, if there are electrical situations in your home, that may be what's suspect here. So, don't, overplug, devices into one socket and things like that. And hopefully, you'll get through this okay.
All right. That's what we have for you, Mama T. Good luck with that. Sorry I didn't have better news.
I don't think it's the worst, though, so I think we're good. So that means we're on you, Violet.
Okay, Violet Lotus, what's your pleasure? with it during 2023? Okay, that's a valid question.
All right.
Your deck. And
no,
my deck.
Right, I got the Lenormand here.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We gotcha. I'm going to use Merry Melodies. And I have room to shuffle. What a difference that makes. Of course, it took to the last reading for that to really happen.
Oh, I didn't forget that. I'm not sure my Lenormand's addressing it as much as hers may.
Well, I'm starting out with the Five of Pentacles reversed. The Knight of Swords reversed. Darn it! Shoot me now. Don't shoot the messengers.
The Nine of Cups reversed.
Well, speaking as tarot readers that have taken a while to... Go ahead. The dice.
The dice.
Oh.
Our best card of all, the she-bear, the bear.
You know, it's really interesting getting this card here, but it is also with the dice, so that makes it kind of iffy. We'll talk about this. I feel as though the Knight of Swords is important here. You know, you've got to be sure that the decisions you're making as far as setting up your business goes, maybe how you're attracting your audience, whatever the case may be, that you're making the right choices, the right decisions. Because I feel here that success is kind of elusive in this year, you know? It still makes some time, you still may not have what you really want out of this. I feel as though the Five of Pentacles is reversed here, that there could be something that starts to develop. It just may not be seen through to ultimate success. The Five of Pentacles reversed is like how with the Five of Pentacles upright, it acts like you're being left out in the cold. People have shut you down, shut you out. It's reversed here. So it's almost as if maybe you start to find your niche. And maybe that's a matter of, watching your choices so that you can find your niche to finally achieve what you desire. One thing is for certain in this whole gamble here, because it is a risk and it is a gamble, depending on how much resources you put into it initially. You will be stronger out of this. You will come away from this more self-confident and stronger for going through this process, even if it doesn't turn out the way you had thought it would.
Thank you. Well, when I saw the Five of Pentacles reversed, I said, yes, this is what you're supposed to be doing. This is sort of like saying you are coming back into the light. You're coming out of the cold. Mm-hmm. This is what you're supposed to be doing, but what you're supposed to be doing may not necessarily net all the successes or all the warm fuzzies that you want from that, but it is what you're supposed to be doing. In other words, it's sort of like service that maybe you're obliged to do either because of the gods or your spirits or whatever. The Knight of Swords may be saying really that there will be, at least in this year, because we asked it in that time frame, a sense of some sort of harshness, not like people harsh to you, you harsh to others, but just that the conditions of this business will have some harshness to it, and you'll grow as we're learning how to grow too, being able to say certain things to people and, hopefully they understand them well, not caving into people who want more, whatever that is, not telling people what they want to hear, but telling people what they need to hear. And so some of that may not make you feel warm and fuzzy, I said, but it is something you need to do. And it's here where the she-bear is important, because that's your strength. That is your strength of character and cause. And that's the one that actually I have the most problem understanding, because it's just random in a way, right?
Well, what it is saying is that, in this business, we have a lot of uncertainty,
Okay.
We have a lot of randomness, Sometimes for us, it's feast or famine. And there's a lot of famine.
That's that's what you're meant to do, to provide strength to those who find life so random and so uncertain.
Well, I'm not going there.
Yes.
Because you asked if you would be successful, and what I'm saying is there is still a lot of uncertainty, but one thing I feel is certain is that, if you're steadfast, if you remain true to your mission and you figure out the right moves to make, you will find your niche. But it may take longer than you think, and it may be some delays or, some missteps along the way. I think 2023 is going to be a growing, a learning curve for you, and you may achieve some stability and a niche as you move through the year. And that's the best I can tell you, I think, at this time. Maybe it's just too early to see the full picture yet. But that's kind of what it looks like right now. Good luck with that. And it is kind of the roll of the dice. People are going to love you. People are going to hate you. People are going to be in between. And, you know, some people, they're never going to pay the money for it, you know, and get a reading from you. And we just keep moving on and looking for the right niche and the right people. All right.
I think it's a good reading despite the brutal honesty of it, you know.
Right.
I
think it's a perfect
I think it is really more what Banshee says, the idea of your strength, your personal character, really weathering the idea of the randomness of this as a successful business.
Yeah.
So good luck with that.
Good luck with that. Our first year was really wobbly.
Oh, yeah.
I can tell you that.
So now we'll have to, and I know what Brandon, our son Monster, will say, though, is that a lot of our capabilities to do those remote things will depend on the strength of our computer's processing, which is kind of negligible in his opinion, but some other factors, too, that relate to, no, I guess it's mostly the computer processing power itself, being able to handle those additional inputs remotely.
I don't know.
It's why we can't necessarily go to 3 cameras rather than 2, because we don't have enough power to do that.
We'll see.
But we'll see.
What he says.
Mike should be less intensive than camera, so.
We'll see what he says.
All
anyway,
right. So
I think there may be some other factors, but we'll see.
We want to go now.
We're done. So we want to thank everybody. Sonny wants to thank everybody for putting up with him in taking away my shuffle space. And he's hoping he's brought some smiles to faces. That's his job. And
don't forget to come to happy hour.
Don't forget to come to happy hour on New Year's Eve. Get a happy message. Maybe we'll tailor it for the beginning of the new year. You know, giving you a happy, what is the happy thing you have to look forward to in the new year? I just thought that up. We'll talk it out. And we'll also spin the wheel again. So stay tuned for that. And we'll see you Saturday and we'll see you on Sunday next year. Have a good one, everybody. Have a good night. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.